And I think my chair is sinking. Maybe it's not. Well, good evening. It is Monday morning. I am happy to be here, and I hope that you're excited to learn about this program that I promote, that you can do the same thing. We're going to go over just the general idea of the program, and throughout this week, we will go into more detail day by day. Tonight, we are going to talk about, let me put this over here. Tonight, we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about? We are talking about the program, okay? And first, before we get started, I am going to flip this mirror here so that when I show you stuff, you can actually see it in the proper way. Yes, yes. Okay. So tonight, have you ever, I'm just going to ask a couple questions before we get started. If you come in on the live, be sure to let me know where you're watching from, because we actually can do this anywhere in the world. So I'm interested in seeing where you're watching from. YouTube, if you're watching this later, just let me know that you watched it later by dropping a some kind of comment. What kind of comment can we say? Tell me where you're watching from and what day it is that you see it. That's cool. And so have you ever, here's my question to get this going. Have you ever lost a job? Have you ever lost more than one job? But it wasn't by my own doing. Okay. Neither one of them were, but it doesn't matter. When you lose a job, you lose a job. So I lost my job in my 20s. I had my first child and I was pregnant with my second. And I was working in an accounting firm. You know what they did? They let a bunch of us go at the same time. The sad part about this is that it happens. It happens to everyone. Not everyone, but a lot of people lose their jobs and they don't get a warning. It's not like these big companies walk in and go, "Hey, we're going to let you go. You got 30 days to find something, 60 days to." No, they don't do that. Companies just let you go because you are basically a number in their business. And they really, at the end of the day, only the smaller companies care a little bit more about you personally. Larger companies just don't care. That's the truth. I'm sorry if I've hurt your feelings in saying that, but it's the truth. And I was working at a medium-sized firm. So we had people there. There was probably about, now I'm guessing, okay? Because I know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to say there was probably in total, though, because there was girls in the middle, probably about an office of 20. That was a medium-sized accounting firm. They let go about almost half of us. Yeah, almost half of us. They walked in. Actually, the guy, it was a partnership. He has since passed because when I went there, he was in his 50s or 60s and I was 20. So anyways, long story short, he sent in this girl, said that I was let go, and they escorted us out of the building. Like escorted us out. Like it was the funniest thing ever. Humiliating. Number one, what are we going to do? Take a file, take a piece of paper or a pen? It was the stupidest thing ever. I get it, but I don't get it. So anyways, you don't have security in a job. There really is no security in a job. Let's face it. And I'll never forget it because it really messed me up. I could not find another job I was kind of like what's the word? I was a bookkeeper, but I was more of accounts payable. So anyways, long story short, if you are ever in that position, you know what it's like to lose a job. It's awful, just completely awful. Now, let's fast forward to now. Have you ever looked online for a job? Put your hands up. Looking online for a job is torture. It is. It's absolutely torture. I hate it. I can't stand it. I don't get it. Maybe I'm old school. You know how we found jobs? How I found jobs? Well, I've been self-employed almost my whole entire life, but in my 20s, we would look for a job in a newspaper. Look for a job in a newspaper, look in the classifieds, you know, word of mouth. Uh, I actually got a job by referral, like from somebody in the same accounting thing. She left the job and said, "Hey, come work with this big firm." Yeah, well, the big firm is the one that let me go. I was in a little working for a little accountant. Then there was only 3 of us. I went to that big one and I was part of the 10 that, they let go of. Anyways, I don't know if it was exactly 10. I don't remember exactly. I remember a few of us and it was awful. So, I learned quickly that jobs are not like 100% secure. They're not. You can listen to a lot of people in our community and they've lost jobs after 25 years. Who's going to hire somebody in their 50s, 40s, 60s? They want fresh blood. They want 20-year-olds that are going to work cheaper, that are going to work longer. I was that 20-year-old at one point. We were working. I was bringing my kid home. No, not home. Bringing him to, at that time, my first job, he was working with me midnight on a Friday night. You know who was in the office working? Just me. There was that was another, they would call medium-sized office. And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 20 in that office too. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Two different divisions, but we all worked on the same level. And we were all of us, between 20 and 35. That was who was in there, 20 to 35. And I'm telling you, you are just a number. Who's going in and out the front door? No, you're not going outside. Not right now. No, I'm doing a live right now. Anyway, sorry. So, working for other people and working as a mom, I was a single mom working really late. And I did it because I didn't think there was another choice. And back then, and even now, I don't know if it still happens now. Maybe if you've been exposed to this, but they didn't care. They really didn't care that I was working there with my little boy until 12 o'clock at night on a Friday night. And I did it because I needed my job. I did it because I have good work ethic and nothing comes, not to me, easy. Nothing ever comes easy. It is work. This is a job. You work it like a job. I get up every day. I go to work every day. I work 2 to 3 hours a day, sometimes longer. Now, when I say that, I say 2 hours of income earning activities. That is what this program needs. Thank you so much for the likes. I hope I'm going to say your name right. Is it Kamotho? Kamotho? Yeah, Kamotho. Thank you, Carolyn or Caroline. Thank you guys for all the likes. I really appreciate them. So I know what it's like to be in the world and to work for companies and to be a mom, a single mom working for companies, working your butt off. I am not opposed to hard work at all, but because of the internet, because of what we do now, because of this opportunity, you can change how you work and where you work. Now, who wants a change? Who needs a change? Who knows what I'm talking about? Because I'm sure that you've been there. I'm sure that you know what it's like to be overworked and underpaid. That is real. It is real and it's unfair, and that is the way that the world is. So when you are presented with something that is better, you sit there and you go, but no, that can't be real. No, that can't be. It's too good to be true. How could you really work only 2 hours and then learn for like another hour? That's only 3 hours because you are used to something that you grew up with and it's changed. The internet has changed. We changed the way we transfer money. We changed the way we communicate. We changed the way we exchange information. We change constantly. Everything is changing. And if you're not changing, you're going to get left behind. Another thing, you may not like that, but I'm going to tell you like it is. If you are not learning, you're going to lose out. You're going to lose out on this opportunity, on the opportunity to work less. You're still working, you just work less, and you're still going to be able to make money. Like my heart breaks every time that you see elderly people that don't know how to work internet or don't know how to work, don't know how to get on a computer, don't know how to get on a phone, because this world does not care about them. The world doesn't care about them. You know why? Because they're older. Like, well, who cares? Somebody else can take care of them. Who? Do you know how many elderly people live on their own and don't have a computer, maybe don't even know how to use the phone? You got to know that we can help people, and you need to take the time. Like, I help out my children's grandfather who's 84 or 85, lives 20 minutes down the street. If I could get him to go on his phone and listen to me, then he could do this. Because the other day I shared a video of somebody in our community was sharing and saying that this woman, Penny, she made her first money, okay? Made her first sale, and I think she was 73. So it is possible. That's why I love this. That's why I do what I do, because it does. I wish my children's grandfather would do it, because you know what? It opens the door for him to make more money. He's living off of peanuts. Literally living off of peanuts. Well, not literally, but do you know what I mean? Like next to nothing. Living off of next to nothing, paying rent, living on his own. And anyways, if you can share this with somebody that's going to help them, then you need to do that. You need to provide the help, because help is here. You got to change the way you think. Okay, so because of this program, I am able to work from home. I'm able to be a homeschooling mom. I'm able to slow down. I'm older. I'm not 20, 30, 40. I tell you how old I am. But I can't do what I used to do. Life, we age, we get older, things happen, and you want time to go and take care of that grandparent, time to go take care of that mom, that dad that's aging. I'm in between, because I have a little kid and I got grown kids. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm chasing after a little one, and I got older ones that are, out there living life. What I'm saying is that this program, what I promote, is 4 programs, and you can do this. So what you are offered here is what is called master resale rights. This gives you the right to sell the program, promote the program to other people. It is a learning program. You are going to learn. You're going to get some really good skills on how to market that you can apply in a business, that you can apply in a sector, like say you're already a creator. Say you already, say you already do stuff online. Maybe you have an Etsy shop. Maybe you have a small business online. Maybe you're in drop shipping. I've done that stuff. I get it. This can help you learn how to reach the people that you need to be talking to, because we all have our own little audience. People that watch me are not going to watch you. People that watch you are not going to watch the next person. It's because we attract certain kinds of people. Just like when you go out to the store, you can meet somebody. Hey, man, I feel like I've known you my whole entire life. Where have you been? Have you ever had that where you're like, where have you been my whole entire life? There's just people that we just connect with just like that. And that's how this works. I come here, I share with you what I have. If you like me, if you like it, then you just go to my website, check it out. There are 4 programs. So, inside of that, inside of these programs, there are skills that you will learn. Now, what I always like to say, you don't need a degree, you don't need experience, you don't need letters behind your name, because I told you anybody from 18 to 80 plus can do this, literally. Like, you can do this. When I tell you that, I mean, you have help, you have tech support. Do you need it? Some people want it. Some people want somebody else to connect their payment gateway to their website. The website's made for you. The programs are done for you. They're made. You're promoting a program that's ready to go, or programs. You are not creating a website. It's done for you. It's ready. You're just showing up, promoting programs. And if you want to stay there as a beginner, that's what you'll do. You'll just turn around, start promoting programs. You get started right away. You join tonight, you could be working tomorrow. You start promoting the programs right away. That way there's no time wasted. You can get going on this. You can start making connections with people, because that's who's going to buy from you, the people that you connect with. Okay. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you for all the likes. This program has personally enabled me to, like I said, work from home and do homeschooling. I also do other stuff on the side, but my main reason for being at home and working from home is because I want to homeschool. I want to see my kids. I want to be with them, see them, help them. Just being present to me. I wasn't present before, and I was really actually very busy, and I'm probably going to get busy again with stuff that I do that I don't get paid for, because I do nonprofit work. But that's okay. I do this so that I have bread and butter on the table. This is my bread and butter. It is a program called Legacy. I'm going to write it down. But if you want to go check out the programs that I promote, just go to my website. It will ask you for your email. You need to put your email in, but you can take yourself out. And if you're not interested, I don't care. I'm not going to be offended in any way. Take yourself out, because I don't want to have to go in there and take you out later. That's because it's just good email practice is it's an automated system. So when you go to my website and put your email in, after you have a look at everything, if you're not interested, just opt out. That's it. Just opt out. I'm happy with that. I understand it's not for everybody. But if you're interested, then you have a look at the programs. And if you have questions, by all means, please do not DM me. Please email me your questions, and I will get to your questions like ASAP. Okay. The reason I don't do DMs is too many people asking for personal stuff, or just, you know how it is. And if you don't know how it is, it's really unnecessary, and it's a waste of time, because I'm not going to go back and forth and back and forth. If you are genuinely interested, then you will go to the website. You will ask me anything in an email, and I have no problem responding back to you, because I'm an open book. Whatever questions you have, ask. Don't hesitate. There's no stupid question. There's no dumb question. Fire away. I'm here to help you. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so tomorrow night, we're actually going to talk about how this business is actually run on autopilot. So if you've never had a business on autopilot, you're going to want to come join me tomorrow night. It will be, I have a meeting tomorrow night. Let me just check on that first. Because I believe tomorrow night there's a meeting and I want to be in it. So when you join, you're not left on your own. It is your business. It is yours, but we have a community of 41,000 people. Okay. So say you have a question in the middle of the night, you get on and you ask. There's right now 221 people online. There's a lot of helpful people in our community. We're not competitive, because there's so many people on social media, 5 point whatever billion people on social media. We're not competing with one another. We help each other, which is really, really good to be in a community that actually supports other people, and we're not competing against each other. Now, tomorrow, let me see what it is. Okay, it is at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So if you come in on this program, Legacy, which is the top one, all right, there's 1, 3, 6, and 9. Those are hundreds. If you come in on that one, because you can then turn around and promote all of them, we have a special Legacy meeting every single week by the Millionaire Mama herself. You can join in on that meeting only if you're a Legacy. If you are not, and you come in on the other 3 programs, there are mentor meetings, and those are 1 to 2 times a week. Today, there was a celebrity mindset coach. Her name was Laura St. John. She was on today. She does come back regularly. And again, Thursday, there is a mentor meeting. And that one, I don't know who's doing that one, but it's either the Millionaire Mama or a 6-figure income earner. So you don't want to miss it. Be sure if you're going to join and don't miss these meetings, because they're there for you to learn and to grow. And I hope that this helps you. Tomorrow night, we will talk about this as an automated system. It's automatic for you, for me. It's amazing. That's how you learn about passive income. It's how you get sleepy money, because who doesn't want sleepy money? I love sleepy money. I'm going to get a shirt. I said it the other day. I'm going to get a shirt, sleepy money. I love sleepy money. Don't purchase from me during the day. Get up in the middle of the night and purchase. You'll make my day by buying at night. I love sleepy money. Actually, did I buy at night? I can't remember if I bought at night. It might have been in the early evening. Actually, it might have been. But anyways, okay. So I thank you guys for joining me tonight. And like I said, if you have any questions, go here. Let me know what your questions are, and I will answer them. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about this automated process. You don't want to miss it. Good night.